Okay, hi, my name's Dan. I'm the manager of the Gleaning Network, which is a project run by Feeding the 5,000, a charity that is all about campaigning against the various issues of food waste. It's insane that we have a system that on one hand has huge levels of food waste, and on the other hand has people going hungry. You know, the fact that those two coexist in a society is a symptom of madness. So partly what we're doing is collecting the food and getting to hungry mouths, but really it's as much about raising awareness.
I think it's about an estimated 10% of Europe's carbon emissions come from growing and transporting food that's never eaten. That can be cancelled at detriment to nobody's quality of life. Hello, so I'm Martin. I work as Gleaning Coordinator for Gleaning Network UK. All that environmental stuff is on top of the social injustices of, there are about 1 billion people worldwide who are suffering from malnutrition, and also in the UK itself there are about 5.8 million people suffering from food insecurity, and to have that alongside all of this food going to waste is absolutely gut-wrenching. Stay up 2 hands.
1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, wave.
My name is Jing Hao, and I'm a student of the University of Kent. I'm part of the Conservation Society, so I know gleaning from the society. Apparently, from today, we saved tons of veggies, and if one farm wastes tons, then lots of farms will waste a lot. And one reason is because supermarkets don't want them, because they're in weird shape or they're not big enough or small enough to be like that. So I think people should abandon the kind of image, to accept the fruit as in they are, so they're tasted as it is, no matter the shape, what shape they are. Heavy.
I'm Hannah. I'm a student here at University of Kent, so that's how I found out about the cleaning going on in Canterbury today. It's just ridiculous. It could feed so many people. I'm in disbelief that this is just one farm. We've got a truck full of fruit that is completely edible, very delicious. We have been munching on the way, I must admit.
Okay, I'm Manu and I teach Spanish at Kent University. I live in Canterbury, and I really think that everyone should be more involved in activities like cleaning, because nowadays there is so much waste from supermarkets, from the fields to the supermarkets to the houses. So it's at every level of the products there is such waste, and every day there are more and more and more people struggling just basically to pay the rent, to pay the bills, to get some food.
A third of overall food gets wasted, they say, between farm and fork. So obviously at different levels, retailers, consumers and so on, but a lot of that is at farm level, predominantly driven by supermarket standards, cosmetic standards, the insistence on low prices, the refusal to buy above a certain amount that they forecast. All leaves food to go to rot into the ground, like we've seen today. We're walking around now, there's more apples than I've ever seen in my whole life being left on the trees. In addition to that, there's apples on the ground that are literally rotting into the ground. It's insane. I mean, what's brilliant about today is the fact that we've got a group of volunteers who off their own back have come out here, no benefit to themselves than to eat some gorgeous apples, which is nice, and on a lovely day. But beyond that, what they're doing is rescuing all this fruit. We're going to, at the end of the day, got more than 2 tons of apples that's going to go to a charity that redistributes them to projects largely in Newham, London's poorest borough, schools, soup kitchens, homeless projects, refuges. So all this food that is going to go to very grateful, hungry mouths would otherwise have been left to literally rot into the ground, which is criminal.